Raya Mellot, and I'm committed to swim at the University of Virginia next fall. I think it was 13 when I got my summer juniors cut. I like to remind myself of my goals during practice. I think 2050 is on the 50, 200 pace. I have to say, you have to have fun with it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Danville Spotlight. I'm your host, Kushan Harandi, and we're joined here today by...
Raya Mellot.
So, Rhea, tell us a little bit about yourself, from like your age, your school, that you're a swimmer, and where you committed to college.
Yeah, I'm 16 years old. I'm from Danville, California. I go to San Ramon Valley High. I'm a swimmer, and I'm committed to swim at the University of Virginia next fall.
So, when did you start swimming?
When I was 7.
And why did you even begin to start swimming in the first place?
My parents just put me in rec swim because it was something to do during the summer.
Okay. And when did you switch to competitive swimming and just not during the summer?
I was 12. It was during COVID.
Okay, interesting. And
Mhm.
why swimming and why not another sport? Like a lot of teenagers our age, like they do other sports and swimming is not the most popular thing. So why
Mhm.
swimming?
Yeah, I was playing a lot of sports up until I started competitive swimming at 12. Until then, I was actually playing basketball. And then when COVID hit, everything shut down. I didn't have many activities to do, and swim was the first thing to open up. So I just kind of picked it then.
And then when did you start enjoying swim? Were you young and you fell in love with the sport, or when did you start enjoying it?
Well, I hated it my first year. And then by
Like
that,
much of us.
yeah, I like cried before practice every day.
Yeah.
But the second year, I got county in I think the 100 IM, and I thought it was really good. So I was like, oh, this is fun.
And then you switched to year round. And when did you achieve like your first major cut? Like how old were you when you got your first cut?
I think it was 13 when I got my summer juniors cut. So that was the first big one.
Okay. And when did you start getting good and you knew that you were good? Was it when you got futures in such like a little time or
Maybe I think I got a sectional cut before I didn't really know what sectionals was, but I got this cut and everyone was telling me like, "Oh, like this is a big deal." So, I think I realized that there was something there.
okay, interesting. And when did you get your first Olympic trials cut?
Well, I got it before the qualifying period opened, so the time didn't count, but it was in summer of 2022, I think.
How old were you?
14?
That's kind of crazy if you think about it. So, and I looked it up, and in USA Swimming, there's 260,000 athletes, and at Olympic trials this year in 2024, only 1,007 people qualified for it. And what do you do in the pool every single day just puts you above all those other people?
I think I'm lucky to be surrounded by a really supportive team and coaching staff. I would not be able to do anything without them. We have fun with it. I think that's important. No one wants to work hard if you're not having fun. So, it's a good environment to work hard in.
Right. Um, and what do you do in practice specifically every single day that helps you achieve such rigorous goals such as an Olympic trials cut?
I like to remind myself of my goals during practice. Like when I'm really tired or a set's really hard, I'll remind myself that it'll all be over when practice is over in 2 hours, and it'll be so worth it in the end when I reach those goals.
And just personally, just off of practices, what do you think the hardest set you ever done is?
Oh, we've done some awful ones, but I think 2050 is on the 50, 200 pace. We've done it a handful of times, and every time it is so exhausting at the end.
And what do you end up holding on those?
I think the
Like
best
what's
I've
your
done is like 31s, 32s.
and is that your goal pace or is 30s your goal pace?
30s should be my goal pace, but I
Yeah.
rarely go that in practice.
Yeah, yeah. And what's the best advice you can give to swimmers or other people in a sport that just aspire and want to be great just like you are in your sport?
I have to say, you have to have fun with it. Um, and in having fun with it, it makes it easier to work hard and reach those new levels, because if you're not enjoying it, you're not gonna be able to put in 100% effort.
Got it, got it. So, if you want to know more about Ray's experience at Olympic trials, click on this link popping up here. And thank you so much for watching the Danville Spotlight.